Hi, welcome to piaLAV Your Voice. My name is Julius Neil or J. Neil Piala, and this is my testimonial video regarding the Certified Voice Artist program as a participant of the Batch 5 under the mentorship or guidance of Sir Pocholo de Leon Gonzalez. For the entire month of January, I was able to realize something new about myself. Every Saturday, nagkakaroon ng virtual learning experience kaming lahat ng experience with Sir Pocholo Gonzalez. But the learning doesn't end in every session or in every Saturday, because we had to produce various audio production outputs. And sa akin, I never realized na magkakaroon ako ng ganun kadaming production outputs in 1 month. Although we're not graded, sabi nga, pero sa tingin ko, it would be fair for us to produce certain outputs in order for us to be able to gauge how much we can do to really exercise the lessons that we have had from the program. And if there's one lesson that I am keeping in my heart, that is the constant reminder to reinvent myself. In the entire CVAP journey, I was able to learn, relearn, and unlearn. Napaka-mahalaga ang prosesong ito. Bilang nasa academe for the past 5 years in the higher education context, I had to really remind myself, leave everything that you know, because you have to unlearn. And that's the most challenging thing, to unlearn. Mas madaling mag-learn ng bagong mga bagay. Madali ding mag-relearn because it's more of like a refresher or review. Pero, as I said, it's very challenging to unlearn because I have to really be humble enough to realize, meron pa pala akong hindi natutunan. And for me, what I really value in the entire program is the process of doing your work, not for the purpose of being popular, for being a talent that gets recognition by other people, but you do this because this is the craft that would enable me to discover who I am as a person. It has encouraged me to embrace my life and use it as a motivation to become a better voice artist. To recall, and I think I mentioned this in my previous videos, I really thought that it's just going to be a very technical, content-focused program. But to my surprise, it's all about our life, my life. One thing that I really appreciate about Sir Pocholo's approach is that he motivates us not to do multiple projects or to do various outputs, but he wants us to put all the love that we have for those outputs. Hindi madali, because for someone, for example, in my case, I never really thought na magkakaroon ako ng YouTube channel or mag-upload ako ng madaming SoundCloud outputs in my account. Although meron akong SoundCloud account dati, but I never really thought that I could produce many outputs for the sake of having a digital portfolio. But this time, I was really encouraged to come up with a digital portfolio. Sabi ko, kaya ko pala. Kaya ko pala. And the entire journey is a journey of self-direction, self-assessment also. Although we were given pointers, we were given proper strategies or approaches in producing these contents, lalo na yung pagdating sa character voice exercise, pero malaking bagay na ang pagdi-discover ng aming kakayahan or kakayanan ay mula sa amin, sa akin. And I think that makes the entire CVAP program unique. Sabi nga nila, you cannot give what you do not have. And this was my motivation to take this program. I was teaching audio production subjects, voice production. I was teaching voice indiction, speech communication, audio production subjects back in UP Mindanao. Pero during the time when I was teaching those subjects, I felt that there was really lacking. I lack experience. I must admit that. Although I had my radio broadcast experience, but it's hard to teach voice acting. It's hard to teach dubbing techniques. It's hard to teach the proper approaches in character or in the production of character voices kung wala naman akong karanasan. Pero iba pa rin ang magkaroon ng isang learning experience from an industry expert tulad ni Sir Choi. So before, I really even inquired regarding their workshops in Manila. Pero because of some challenges in terms of the schedule, medyo hirap. At merong isang speaking engagement or even workshop dito sa Davao, but I still missed it. But this time, even though it's a pandemic, I'm so blessed to be part of this 5th batch. And one thing that I'm very much proud of as a member of this batch is that I was able to meet new passionate individuals. Some of them are still students, some of them are in the golden years of their careers. And that alone is a good learning opportunity for me. And I will always treasure this moment wherein I could get to collaborate with them, to share my thoughts with them. And who would have thought that this is possible in times like this, like in a pandemic? So, ibig sabihin, hindi pala malaking obstacle ang pandemya para matuto. So, this has made me realize that learning should continue and education should persist, and I should persevere regardless of the constraints and the limitations. And what makes this entire journey very special is the fact that I took the entire program in the midst of some domestic challenges. Ilang balik din ako sa Davao Doctors Hospital for some health concerns for our newborn baby, particularly dun sa newborn screening na results. And we had to also start a new chapter as parents for our eldest, bilang kailangan na rin namin siyang i-undergo ng isang occupational therapy na program. And hindi rin biro na sinasabay ko ito along with my work, my duties as a father. Pero the fact that Sir Pocholo kept on encouraging us, that for me is a big blessing. And hindi ko rin akalain na matatapos ko rin. And that alone is a big plus for me right now, na kaya kong tapusin ang anumang bagay sa kabila ng anumang pagsubok. So I'm a proud CVAP graduate. Yes, I'm a graduate. And I'm looking forward to having more opportunities with my batchmates and other graduates of the Certified Voice Artist Program. And of course, oh, by the way, before I forget, I'd like to thank Miss Nikki, Sir Jeff, and Sir Richard for being there for us. Their presence made the entire journey extra memorable. So once again, maraming salamat Sir Pocholo Gonzalez for your generosity, for your patience, and for being a father to us. So congratulations to all my batchmates, CVAP Batch 5, for completing the entire journey. Thank you so much. God bless.